And more incredible pictures from Shopper 5. Take a look. This is a day that really makes you feel really lucky you live here in the Bay Area. This shot over the bay, San Francisco sort of in the background, although it looks pretty majestic. Amazing. And I know we keep talking about how much we need the rain. It shouldn't be this hot right now. I know. But you see pictures like that. They're pretty spectacular.
Yeah, enjoy the nice weather while it's here. We'll keep looking for some rain, although in the month of May, that's usually pretty hard to come by. And certainly tomorrow, another dry and very warm, some might even say hot day inland on Tuesday. And the red flag warning continues for Solano County until 5 o'clock on Tuesday. More on that coming up at 6 o'clock. It's going to be mild near the water tomorrow, maybe a couple degrees cooler than today. Some bigger changes on the way across the board later this week. Cooler temperatures will settle in by Thursday and Friday. But today, boy, it was warm out there. Temperatures reached up into the 90s in Concord and Fairfield, but near the water, temperatures only in the low 60s for Half Moon Bay. Got up to 70 degrees for San Francisco and upper 70s Fremont, low 80s in San Jose. No record set today, but temperatures were way above average for early May, and it's going to be another very warm to hot day inland tomorrow. Current temperatures still all over the place. We have that 30-degree spread from Half Moon Bay at 61 degrees to Fairfield at 91 degrees. It's still 89 degrees in Concord, 87 in Santa Rosa. Temperatures around the bay near 70 degrees for the most part. It's 70 at SFO, while downtown the temperature stands at 64 degrees. So there is some difference even on that local scale. Temperatures will drop off as we head through the rest of tonight, down into the 50s by early tomorrow morning, which is still above normal for this time of year. It gives us a higher jumping off point for those warmer temperatures by tomorrow afternoon. But how much we warm up, it's determined by whether or not we see any fog and what the wind does. And that's going to be, well, kind of a complicated picture as we head through the day tomorrow. Starting off with light winds, it's still going to be that offshore wind at least trying to kick in for portions of the inland sections of the Bay Area. But along the coast, the onshore wind kicks in just a little bit earlier than it did today. So that's going to affect how temperatures behave during the early afternoon hours. And that onshore wind does accelerate as we head into the afternoon, which is typically the case. It's not going to push that cooler air farther inland just yet tomorrow. It'll have more of an influence as we head to the latter half of the work week, specifically Thursday and Friday. We'll bring cooler temperatures across the board. So let's take a look at hour-by-hour temperatures. We'll start with San Francisco, where highs are going to be close to where they reached today, but probably stalling out around 68 degrees and then cooling off once that onshore wind strengthens. Farther inland, temperatures are still going to be warm. Santa Rosa into the middle portion of the 80s by the afternoon hours and then cooling off by this time tomorrow evening. Concord's going to knock on the doorstep of 90 degrees once again, but I think you'll fall 1 degree short of actually hitting 90. Temperatures won't be quite as warm for San Jose, but another day into the low 80s, about 10 degrees above average for the Santa Clara Valley. Let's fill in the rest of the map, and temperatures are going to be, once again, all over the place, from 62 degrees along the coast to 92 degrees east of the Diablo Range. For the most part, around the bay, it's going to be upper 60s and low to mid 70s, with 80s for most inland parts of the Bay Area. Low 80s in the Santa Clara Valley, mid to upper 80s for the Tri-Valley and the North Bay, with those hottest spots east of the Diablo Range, where that red flag warning does continue till 5 o'clock tomorrow for Solano County. Medium category for the pollen count, so we're past the peak of pollen season, but there's still plenty of that stuff in the air, and we're just going to be in the medium category through the rest of the work week. It's ash, oak, and grass pollen as the top 3 offenders. Temperatures will still be warm inland on Wednesday while we cool off a little more near the water, and then everybody's cooler for Thursday and Friday, but it's a brief little cool down. Another spell of warmer temperatures will settle in for the weekend. It looks like that's going to last into early next week.